Let's see what organization solutions we can find at Hobby Lobby. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and we are back in the minivan and we are headed to Hobby Lobby today. We're going to check out and see what they have as far as organization solutions. I have found in the past that Hobby Lobby has some great options that you can think a little bit outside the box, really create some custom pieces and some unique feeling pieces for storage within your craft space or your creative space. And so I always love kind of wandering around and seeing what they have. I thought you guys might enjoy coming with me. So let's head into Hobby Lobby. Let's look for some organization, some storage, and see what options are out there. I find Hobby Lobby to be a pretty consistent store in that there's going to be some staple products that you can find on a regular basis here that don't necessarily change out season to season. So that is a really nice go-to for certain storage solutions that you may want to incorporate into your space. So the first thing I say is I love creating project bins, especially for seasonal projects, and the gorgeous baskets and boxes they have for both the fall and the upcoming holiday season are a great option for gathering supplies that you may be using for Gratitude Documented, for December Daily, and having them all in one place that's easy to grab throughout that project. Now, the colorful storage is not for everybody, but I happen to love it, and these trays are fantastic. So when you're organizing, it's great to divide up and contain within smaller groupings. So when you're working with beads and jewelry and smaller paper pieces and different things, it's nice to have it all in one big container that's broken into smaller containers. And I've always had success here at Hobby Lobby finding some different options that I can use in my craft space. I just like how it's all self-contained in one larger container. That works really well if you don't have a bunch of different drawers, if you are stacking these on a shelf or having to put away certain craft supplies because you're just pulling them out onto your dining room table or whatever the case may be. I like that it's contained within a larger case, but it still has all the divided containers within. I don't know what I would use this particular piece for, but it is gorgeous. Like, I'm slightly obsessed with this piece. I love it so much. 60 rainbow drawers. It seems like it would lend itself really well to diamond dots or to jewelry making. I'm not sure as a paper crafter how I would use it, but I would love to hear your ideas because this is one that I kind of just want because it's beautiful. I'm not going to get it today though because we're going to show some self-control and only get the things that we need. But how beautiful is that storage piece? Sticking with plastic storage for a bit, I love containers like this. So we saw the baskets and things at the beginning, the seasonal boxes. Grabbing a few smaller containers that can go within those seasonal boxes can be really helpful to contain supplies within a larger bin. And I love the ones that you can find at Hobby Lobby, especially these kind of rubberized ones. They generally release them seasonally and will have seasonal colors. So I would expect that come springtime, we'll see some bright colors. There's just some good options here. It feels a little sparse at the moment for selection, but these can still work in any of those kind of seasonal baskets. Okay, these caught my eye, these bigger plastic bins. I think they are so pretty and so striking. However, I can't say that I would recommend this. First of all, it doesn't snap on very well. Second of all, there's not really a handle that makes it easy. Like, see, I can't really get my finger under there. There's no handle that makes it easy to grab. Perhaps gathering different supplies for specific projects within these, but I can't say I would recommend these, even though I think they're so pretty and I love the different theming that is available. I did see this cool piece. So this is a card keeper. Love that the dividers are like this hard plastic that slide into certain slots. How helpful is that? They're not going to flop around. It's really going to keep your cards safe. I know several of you are card keepers out here. I love this. Even if you're not a card maker and you just like to collect the cards, I think that's a great option. Now check out this storage cabinet, collapsible and stackable, and it says temporary extra storage solutions, which I found very interesting. This piece referenced maybe using in a dorm room. It's only, I think, $11, $12, something. Yeah, $11. That's an interesting piece. I'd like to explore that eventually. Okay, here's another one. I think this is primarily like a shoe holder. I've seen them at the Container Store. This one doesn't really snap on really well. I'm not sure I would recommend it. And I'm not sure how exactly you would use it for paper crafting. It's an interesting configuration and perhaps it would work well for certain crafts, but I'm not sure about the quality in this particular piece. Let's leave the plastic storage for a while and check out some of these. You cannot tell me that this was not made for a paper crafter or for a craft room. I love pieces that have a million drawers because we have a million different things to organize. And what I love about Hobby Lobby is there are different aesthetics represented. Not everybody wants a bright white IKEA style craft room. Some people want a more vintage feel, a more worn feel, or some people want pieces that will work with their everyday decor within the rest of their house that can still hold their craft supplies. So pieces like this that have baskets and drawers that are removable, I find really helpful. The fact that you can pull the baskets all the way out or pull the drawers all the way out, make it easy to get your supplies over to your workspace. And I love how these pieces can blend in with what is happening in the rest of your house. This is a drawer set that I have loved for the longest time. I've never really found a place for it in my craft room, but it is one that I really want to have at some point in the future. I'm just in love with all of the colors. And again, drawers that you can take out pretty easily. You can organize different projects and then get them put away. I think it's just really handy and so beautiful. That is definitely my aesthetic for my craft room. Speaking of different aesthetics, don't forget to check out all of the array of baskets and bins that are available. Sure, lots of us have those cube storage systems from IKEA or Target or Walmart, and you get, those fabric storage cubes. However, you can always change those out for some more interesting shapes, for some more interesting colors that maybe fit your personal style a little bit better or the style of your home. I am often looking for pieces that will allow me to take projects around the house. Big, beautiful trays work really well for gathering supplies and then maybe transporting it over to the couch where I like to craft from time to time. And then products like this is a little expensive. Don't pay full price at Hobby Lobby. This is your warning. Always wait for a sale at Hobby Lobby. But check out some of the trays and these vertical pieces that you could put on your desk that start to give you some elevated space. I say it all the time. Consider how you can use vertical space. Once again, do not pay $54.99. Don't pay full price. At Hobby Lobby, everything goes on sale like in rotations. So you may have to wait a couple weeks and maybe 3 weeks, but these pieces will come on sale. So don't pay full price. Definitely go for at least 40% off is what I would say. Anyway, some of these that you can put on your desk, different aesthetics. This one's metal. You have the more vintage feel. You have some brighter pieces that allow you to organize supplies and elevate them. Getting them up higher gives you more space, allows you to take advantage of vertical space, even on a desktop, even when you're not going to attach to walls. Here's another beautiful one. I think my mom actually has this one. I think it's so fun. This one's a slightly more affordable, which I will take. Some of them seem a little pricier than I think most people would want to pay. All right, again, checking out all of the different baskets and bins, just a ton of different options. You don't always have to go with bright white cookie cutter storage. You can make something that is truly unique, but is still really functional for you. All right, I love these pieces, these kind of shallow ledger shelf pieces that you can hang on the wall. Again, I say it all the time, vertical space is where it's at. I think it's probably the most underutilized space in most rooms is going up on the wall and having these bins and options, especially some of the slender ones, give you some more options as far as organizing some of your smaller supplies. This one can go on the wall or on your desk, which I think is pretty nice. It's kind of that picture ledge system. system. I have several picture ledges from IKEA, but these have a different feel. They're different lengths, they different colors. I love all of the options. Look at this one with like the dark wood. I think that is pretty cool. It'd be beautiful to display your planners like in a book style, kind of just propped up on there. And they also have some lighter ones as well. Here's a few more basket options. Again, I love that shelf, very industrial looking, that you can attach to the wall. Some great baskets, which are fabulous for holding different sticker books and papers. And then this particular basket, this long one right here, kind of caught my eye because I feel like it could hold so many different things. And it's just a really great size for adding into your space. Not sure what this one is for, but that's okay. We're going to check it out. Now, love all of these, but I also found a new to me line of storage here at Hobby Lobby. Let's check it out. All right, this is called Nook and Company, and there were so many storage pieces available from this company over in the laundry area, including a shoe shelf. Consider putting a shoe shelf on your desk to create your own hutch. I'm just saying, it works fabulous. Lots of clear storage pieces, which I love in a craft room. I'm a big fan. And you guys, these were really affordable. Like, we're talking home goods style prices, which I thought was fabulous. $9, $10 per piece. These were very sleek and seemed very durable as well. Same thing here, some great storage bins. Most of them had fabulous handles. They were slim. It seemed like great additions that you could add to your already existing bookshelves or to your existing storage system. Just lots of great options here. I was very impressed with Nook and Company, and definitely something that I'm going to come back to because I think these are just fabulous deals. The pricing is what really got me. Look at these bins, like 3 pretty good size bins for how much was that? $8. Love that. I think that is just a wonderful deal. And like I said, they feel really sturdy, which is awesome. I love that they have handles. I love that they're relatively straight edged. They don't have this big angle. You can just fit a lot in there, which is fabulous. Some acrylic drawers. I get asked all of the time where my acrylic drawers are from. I have picked them up at Home Goods and TJ Maxx, but these are lovely and stackable, which is wonderful. And they had them in multiple sizes. Absolutely love all of the clear storage. Again, this was over in, here's the smaller set of drawers. This was over in what I would call the laundry section. It was kind of near the sewing section at my particular Hobby Lobby. I have not seen this company represented here before, and I'm very intrigued about what else they might offer. Look at this. This is for organizing purses. However, having a pot lid holder is one of my favorite resources in a craft room. This is a beautiful clear acrylic version of that to organize all kinds of tools and supplies. There was also this brand, Interior Org. It seemed to be a little bit more, I would say, upscale. The prices were a little bit higher and definitely geared towards organizing your closet, but they still worked really well. Like, you can stack, see how you can stack the different pieces to create your own drawer systems. If you're wanting to build a system from nothing, this might be a great option. Love that these are also stackable and they have these nice handles. See how easy it is to grab. That's what I didn't like about the other plastic decorative piece. You can actually use a dry erase marker directly on perhaps the handles of this, which is fabulous and easy to change out if you are reorganizing or updating your labeling system. Overall, I would have to say that the Nook and Company was my favorite find at Hobby Lobby today, but I was kind of newly inspired to see some of the different options. It had me thinking about how I am organizing things in my space and how I might update it in the upcoming year, which is crazy to think that we're almost to a new year. All right, let's head to the car and I will show you all of the rainbow goodness I bought and tell you what I plan to use it for in my space. All right, all done checking out things at Hobby Lobby. Some fun finds. They're a little bit thin, I think, on some of their storage solutions because the main focus is holiday right now. But there's still some good options. And again, what I love is that there's a variety. It's not all the same stuff, so that you can find pieces that fit with your normal decor, which works especially well if your crafting items are in the midst of your regular home. Maybe you don't have a whole separate craft room. Maybe you have a corner of the dining room. You don't want a big old white IKEA piece that doesn't go with the rest of your house. So it's nice to have some of those different options. I did pick up, now I do have a separate craft room and I do like color. So I picked up some of these to organize some jewelry things that I have been working on. So we will see how well these work. I'm kind of excited to try those out. But I just wanted to thank you guys for coming along with me. I love these little shopping trips. It's always nice to kind of get out of the house and check things out. I hope it gave you some ideas for some things you can look at your Hobby Lobby, and just for some storage items that you can look for in general to help keep your space organized. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. I do want to give a huge shout out to my entire Patreon community. You all are amazing. I am so thankful for each and every one of you. We have a great time over on Patreon. There is something for everyone, a ton of extra perks to check out. So if you haven't already, head on over to patreon.com/ScrappyWife and join in the fun. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.